All right, got a question in the forums about how to create multiple membership levels. So, using our own academy as an example, most of you, if not all of you, have open slather to the entire academy. But what if I wanted to sell off a single course as kind of a tripwire, for example, and only give somebody access to that one course? So they can buy a single course, or they can buy in total membership academy-wide access. So Craig's asked how we make that happen with ActiveMember360. So I'll just run you through it. So if you go, everything in is controlled by AC tags, first of all. So I've got a test user set up here, which is my little test account. And I'm going to pretend they bought just the ActiveCampaign course from the Academy. So they don't have Academy-wide access, just AC course access. So I've got a tag here called Member AC Course, which means, they can get into the membership, but they can only see that one specific course, as opposed to people who can see everything. So how we would set that up, we go back to your ActiveMember360 plugin, and you go to the Memberships tag here, Memberships tab. You can see I've already got it set up. It's because I was testing it. But the way you would do it is you'd come down here to add a new membership level. So you can say which tag are they going to get for this membership level. So we'll say AC course. You can also set a tag for failed payments. I'm not going to bother with this demo, but you can set a tag for failed payments. So if their credit card fails, that might fire off some automation or block them from the site or whatever. So we want to give that membership level a name. So I'm going to say AC only, right? So they only bought ActiveCampaign. And then when that membership level logs in, where do we want them to go? So you would just pick whatever page you want to pick for your, in your WordPress setup. So it might be a list of courses when they log in or whatever. So, and then what page, when they log out, what page do you want them directed to when they log out as well? So I've already got it set up here. So you can see I've got two membership levels. I've got Academy-wide membership level, and then I've got the AC-only membership level. So if they've got this tag, Member AC Course, then they have AC-only level membership. I don't have a failed tag set up. When they log in, they're going to dashboard 2. So every membership level can go to a different kind of dashboard page or a different post login page. And then when they log out, they're just going to go to the default URL, which is set somewhere else. I can't remember where at the moment. But it's set somewhere else, right? So now we have two levels of course, or two levels of access, right? So and using Member-only, whatever your WordPress setup is, I've got this courses area set up here. So I would go to my ActiveCampaign course, and I would open that up. And over here on the right, you can say who has access to this course, who has access to this WordPress page, essentially. So people, full Academy members do, and AC-only members do as well. And you can see back in this plugin, you can set a priority. So if somebody has both tags, which one takes precedence? So obviously, if someone had both, so for example, they bought the AC course first, then they went on to buy the full Academy membership, I can set the priority that full Academy membership has priority over AC only course as well. Or you could just take the tag off. Like I could just take this tag off. Once they buy full Academy membership, I could take that off, whatever. But if you leave both tags on, you might want to say, if they back out of the Academy membership, we might want to still give them lifetime access to the AC course. So I might want to leave that tag on. Anyway, you can set priorities at different membership levels have different priorities, right? So over here, this is my ActiveCampaign course, and I've said people who can access this course are Academy members and AC only members. And then if we go back to here, I've got a little kind of plugin that lets me expand and collapse. Here's all the individual lessons underneath that course. So whatever, there's like 10 or 12 lessons there. You can go into the lesson go into this course introduction lesson, and you can set the permissions or the membership level basically to inherit from its parent. So since we've got a hierarchical setup here, I want all my lessons to inherit whatever settings they are from the parent course page. So that makes it easy. If I change the permissions on the course page, that automatically cascades down to all the other lessons underneath. And I'll talk in a second about maybe why you maybe wouldn't want to do that in a second. So I've got my membership levels set up on whatever pages. So here's my course library page. So I have to make sure on my course library page that Academy members can see the course library, and AC only can see the course library as well. So then when that person logs in, let's say an AC only person logs in, they'll get taken to this dashboard 2 page. You can't see that because it's outside the capture. So I logged in. It took me to dashboard 2. So you can have dashboard 2 set up to look like whatever you want it to look like. But there's a case for saying maybe you want to leave this other stuff so they don't have access to the live training or the quick wins because we haven't given them access to that. They only have access to courses. But we might want to leave that there so they know what they're missing out on, right? So by not having full Academy membership, if I click on the live training, it's just going to say, no, restricted, that you're not allowed to see that page, right? So you might want to have some different text here that says, hey, if you want to upgrade your membership, go here and buy the full Academy membership, right? So, and then back here, if they do go to the course page, when they do get to that course library page, they're only going to see the courses they're allowed to see. So a full Academy member would see all the courses, but since I've only given them access to this one, that's all that they see. And this one, the reason they're seeing this one is because that doesn't have any permissions on it at all. So you don't need any permissions or any membership level to see that this course is coming. I probably just forgot to put it on there, to be honest. But, and they click through into here, and then you get the full course, you get the full course description, the course overview page, and then you can click into all the course modules because we have access to this particular course. One thing you might want to do though too is you might want to, let's just pop back to the other non-incognito window. As we talked about in the courses here, we've set access to this ActiveCampaign course. But what you might want to do here is go to say this Podio course. We might want to give them access to the course description page so they can see a description of the course. But then go into the actual course modules themselves and not give them access to the actual course modules. So don't inherit from the parent because maybe we want them to see the course description for all the courses they haven't bought. Oops, let me go back and fix it. Probably didn't save it. We might want to be able to see the course description page for all the courses they haven't bought, but not any of the actual lessons themselves. Sorry, courses, Podio. So Podio Quick Start, right? So Podio Quick Start. Podio Quick Start, we're going to give AC only to the course description page, but the submodules don't inherit the from the parent. So in that case, hopefully this works. In that case, they would see, hey, there's Quick Start training here, and they could click on it, and they would see the course description. Oh yeah, I want to do that course, and then, but there's no lessons here, right? So there's no lessons because they don't have access to the underlying lessons, right? So We can probably put a different button here based on what their membership level. It says upgrade to the full Academy membership and you'll get access to this course. So it depends on what you want to do. If you want them to just see what they have access to, you can inherit from the parent. If you want to give them access to the course description page, but not the sub-levels, the sub-lessons, then you'd have to go and set permissions at every lesson underneath as well. So that's how you would set up multiple membership levels. Is you just go here to memberships and scroll down to this add new membership, pick whatever tag, give it a name, give it a login URL, a logout URL, and away you go.